Welcome to Nintendo Engineers. I'm your host, Chris Dices, and we're here to talk about Fortnite's Chapter 2, Season 8. And the challenges being nerfed to death. I think this is probably the worst thing that's happened to the game for a long time. I don't particularly care about different weapons and UFOs in the sky and giant swords that are overpowered or weapons, that are like that. But something like challenges being nerfed like this is a pretty pain in the ass way to deal with it. Now, Epic Games has just recently announced that they will be tweaking things back up. They have realized they probably nerfed things a little too hard, and there's been a lot of complaints in the first week or two by, casual players to your players who play this quite a lot, like myself and others. However, let's have a look at the screen and see what the challenges changes are. And I'll explain to you why Epic Games did it. So this is the new way of doing things. So we have the daily punches, which this one is complete challenges. Your daily challenges punch card that you have. Then you have the weekly, and you have these characters. Now, the annoying thing about this is that you can't just run off and do these challenges. You have to go to all the individual characters and then talk to them, and then it unlocks the challenges, right? And there'll be more punch cards coming through. So you're thinking, that's a little tedious. That's pretty annoying, right? This is where it gets even worse. The most you can do, the most characters you can talk to and have at the same time is 5. There's only 5. And it looks like the party stuff is being removed, and I have to get a quest from a player again. So it looks like it's reset it on me. So you can only do 5, actually 4 or 5. And then you have to party up with people in order for more challenges to be unlocked and done. That's something that I don't like. Meaning that Epic Games is trying to get you to play with your friends more than playing in solo mode and things like that. So that's pretty tedious and annoying. The other thing that they did was that they removed rare challenges, which is the color blue. So remember, if you wanted to level up quickly, get to level 100, for example, you could destroy bushes and get experience points. You start off at 10, there's one for 50, 100, 150, 200. It was the same thing for fishing. It was the same thing for lighting up campfires. You could light up a campfire 5, 6, 8 times in a row and it would count. It was an easy sort of way to grind for people to get their rewards that they have paid for in the battle pass. They removed it all. It's gone. Thanos snap. Gone. Reduced to atoms. So you can't grind up like that anymore. And now that's being replaced by a tedious, shitty system of running around and talking to characters, and then you get your quests, and then hopefully you can do your daily punch-in. And if you don't play with many friends like I do, which I should be playing more with, there will be challenges that just go uncompleted. So that's what they did, which means that the grinding has actually become really difficult. And if you complete your daily and your weekly and all these punch cards, there's nothing else for you to do because all the rare challenges are gone, and that's bullshit. So, and I'll tell you why Epic Games did this. The reason why they did it was because people like me were grinding the system a little too quickly. Like, I could hit level 100 after, a month. Let's just say a month out of 3 months. So there's 2 months where I might not play the game that often because I've unlocked everything. Yes, some people go for level 200 to get the extra style skins and things like that. However, there's probably still a fair portion of people that won't. So they probably looked at me and other people and go, wow, this guy's going around campfires, he knows how to really exploit the rare challenges and other challenges in the game and just, grind up really quickly. Let's try to make it much harder for Chris to grind to level 100 in that 3-month period. Let's see if we can make him play the game an extra month or two longer. So that's basically it. So they're trying to make it longer, more tedious and annoying to even unlock the challenges for you to complete. And they want you to eventually give up and go, you're sitting there playing Fortnite and go, oh, fuck it. I'll just buy 25 levels to level up and just pay the money for it. And that's what they want you to do. They eventually want you to somewhat enjoy the grinding more and get you to play longer, but they also want you to pay money to advance through the levels quicker because it's too long, it's too tedious, and too annoying. Let me just have a little drink. What's happening, I think, this season is people are not paying for Battle Pass level ups, and they're just not playing the game anymore. Once the daily challenges are done and the weeklies are done for the week, they've played 10 matches with a friend, they've gone, oh, well, there's nothing to do in Fortnite. I'll just go and play COD. Or I'll go and play Super Smash Brothers or some other big game that's out at the moment that I may not know about on other consoles or PC. So that's what I think is happening. Epic Games has noticed in the first 2 weeks that maybe the playership has dropped a bit, or they're not getting as much money, or not as many people are playing as much, or they're getting a bit annoyed. And obviously there's been a lot of online chatter about it and complaints from players having a real big whinge about it. That was the big change that I noticed about this season. And I think also too, this season is a bit pretty boring in terms of the skins and the changes that they made. So couple all that in, hasn't been a very good season for Fortnite. And that's basically what I've got to say. That is why Epic Games decided to nerf the challenges to death, so they can keep you playing for longer and hope that you will pay some money to them to advance up to level 100 quickly, and then you go off and do your extra style skins, and you might buy something from the item store and things like that. They want you to play Fortnite and Fortnite only. It's the same thing with Call of Duty. It's the same thing with all free to play games or free to start games. Eventually, they want you to open up your wallet and pay something. And yes, there's those exploits like the creative, stay in there for an hour and 15 minutes and get stuff, and the imposters mode, which they're really pushing heavily, which is a complete rip-off of Among Us, which is kind of sad of Epic Games, but that's what they do. They basically copy and paste from other games and slap it into Fortnite. That's what Fortnite is. But that's basically why they did it. So, and what I'm going to do, if they don't make good changes, then I just won't play as much Fortnite. I'll play another game because it would be more enjoyable for me. Because I like doing my challenges, and I think you guys like doing those rare challenges and leveling up the old way. I think it was still more fun. Because that's not fun. That's not fun on Fortnite. So, that's my nearly 9-minute rant. Hope you somewhat enjoyed it and understood. Tell me in the comments what you feel about the challenges and, if they're nerfed or not. I'm sure there's going to be some people that will say, everything's perfectly fine, Chris. I don't know what you're on about, but I don't really care. It's just how I feel. So, that's it for me. I'll see you next time.